Hello everybody, this is Sumaya Abid and I am a student of Media Studies at ICAS, and I will be answering my fourth CCR question. How did you integrate technology, software, hardware during this whole project? The film opening was shot on a Nikon D5300. The whole footage was shot on it, and major background sound was also recorded on the built-in microphone in the camera. Aside from that, the other sounds in the demo, especially the demo that's posted on YouTube, it was added later on the parts where the sound was too low or too muted, and they were recorded manually. It was recorded, the sound was edited on iMovies, and the soundtrack was also added on iMovies, and some additional sound effects were added on iMovies. For the final project, the whole editing process was done on Premiere Pro, and the sound was also added from there. And in the demo, when I was looking for a soundtrack, I was searching for it. I was researching it on YouTube, I was researching it on Google, on the internet, and I came across the soundtrack from one of the soundtracks from the Charlie Chaplin show, and I was really fond of it, and it really matched with what I had in my head or what I had visualized for this project. So I used that, but then we had to replace it with something that was copyright friendly, because there were chances that the project might get taken down because of copyright issues. So that's that. The color grading and the effects in terms of editing were added on Premiere Pro by my teammate Ubed, and the sound was also added by one of my teammates, Zain. And the whole process was documented and presented and on blogger.com. The final project and the project demo was posted on YouTube. The script was written on Fade In, and the draft of the script was written on Word, and then I had to write it again on Fade In. The demo that I made and the raw footage, basically the final draft that in which I had to stitch the shots in the right order for a better understanding of my teammate so that he can edit it, was done on DaVinci Resolve, and some of the color grading was also done on DaVinci Resolve. The other major part, it was very little because it was a bit tricky for me, so I opted to something that I was more comfortable with, which was the edit option that you get on your devices. So I edited the colors on there. I went through and experimented with different texts, different fonts, and different colors on Canva to really see which one goes well with the film opening and with the way that the story was, with the way that the film opening was edited and the way it was presented, the final project. Aside from that, these are, to sum it up, basically, I used DaVinci Resolve and Nikon D5300. There were no microphones used. The built-in microphone in the camera was used to pick up the most of the ambience sounds, but the more the sounds that were supposed to be stressed upon, they didn't quite get picked up by the camera's microphone, so they had to be re-added. These sounds were added from the Premiere Pro. In the final project, they were added from the Premiere Pro sound gallery, but for the demo, it was added from the iMovie sound gallery, and some were recorded from the recording tool that was also on the software. The titles and fonts that I went through for this project were done on Canva, and the whole process was filmed, and the whole process was documented on blogger.com. It's posted there. The location scouting from the very start, when the idea was formulating, to different changes of the ideas, and to from me being doing the project solo to having teammates and joining a group. Everything is on my blog, and the final project was posted on YouTube, and its link is also in my blog post. Thank you so much.